How to skip lines at Disneyland. When strangers learn how frequently my family visits Disneyland in Anaheim, California, they usually inquire about the long lineups. Most people are startled when one says, "I don't use lineups at Disneyland." How is it achievable in a place known for attracting large crowds? The crowds at Disneyland may be terrible. However, with the right approach, it is easy to avoid most lines. To know how you can skip lines at Disneyland, keep watching. But before that, let's make sure to hit the like and subscribe button. Let's dig in. Number 10. Consult a crowd calendar. Visiting Disneyland while everyone else isn't is a simple way to enjoy shorter queues. There are days when the crowds at Disneyland are unbearable, and days when the park appears to be deserted. How can you select a less busy Disneyland day? If you have some flexibility, there are a lot of websites that produce crowd calendars to assist you in selecting better days to visit. Two of the most popular and reliable websites are touringplans.com and isitpacked.com. Number 9. Arriving for rope drop. The simplest approach to avoid long lines at Disneyland on any day is to visit the parks during the least crowded periods of the day. First thing in the morning, the crowds are always substantially less. Many vacationers have difficulty waking up early, which is an advantage you can take advantage of. So what exactly is rope drop? Disneyland and Disney California Adventure typically open up to 30 minutes before the advertised park opening hours. Guests may go up Main Street, USA, and wait in line behind a rope farther into the parks, which cast members will drop at the official opening time. If you are close to the rope, you will be among the first to make a mad rush to the most popular attractions. Number 8. Enter during Extra Magic Hour. Disneyland Park begins 1 hour earlier for Disney hotel guests on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. The same 1 hour early entry privileges are offered at Disney California Adventure on Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays. Not all attractions are open at that time, but many of the more popular ones are. Extra Magic Hour is even better for short lines than rope drop because it is capacity restricted. It is feasible to ride a minimum of 5 to 8 Fantasyland and Tomorrowland attractions in 1 hour at Disneyland. Number 7. Make the most of Magic Mornings. Extra Magic Hour is only accessible to visitors staying at Disney-owned hotels, but people staying off-property near Disneyland aren't completely out of luck. People staying in non-Disneyland hotels can now purchase tickets that include one Magic Morning early entry entitlement. This benefit is only available on 3-day or longer park tickets purchased in advance. So don't wait to acquire 3-day or longer tickets at the Disneyland gates. Only on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays does Magic Morning provide early access into Disneyland Park. Simply choose whatever day works best for your schedule. No advanced decision is necessary. Guests enjoying Magic Morning enter Disneyland Park with on-property guests who are taking advantage of Extra Magic Hour. Number 6. Use Genie Plus. Many theme parks provide cut-the-line or virtual queuing services to assist you in spending less time waiting in line. Genie Plus is Disneyland's own virtual queuing program. It's $20 per day and allows you to get quicker access to the most popular rides. I recommend downloading the Disney app ahead of time before you get to the parks so that you can take advantage of Genie Plus. Number 5. Upgrade your experience with Disney's Genie Plus. If you want to elevate your skip the line experience to the next level, we recommend paying the $20 per day per ticket Genie Plus. Using Genie Plus, customers may book Lightning lanes on their devices. While waiting in line for a previously redeemed Lightning lane, you can book one for a fresh ride. You may even reserve a Lightning lane for a ride in Disney California Adventure while visiting Disneyland. Genie Plus buyers have an advantage over ordinary visitors in various ways. For example, as long as your ticket is validated to enter the park, you may buy a Genie Plus pass using the Disneyland app. That means you get Genie Plus while standing in line behind the rope drop on Main Street, USA, while other bystanders are stuck behind long and dreadful lines. Number 4. Go solo with a single rider. In recent years, Disneyland has made single rider lines increasingly available. These queues are typically significantly shorter than conventional lines, but come with the condition that your group will be divided up to fill in empty dispersed seats on the attraction's ride vehicles. Using single rider lines is a no-brainer, unless you have tiny children who aren't ready to ride alone or are attempting to snap that happy family ride photo all in a single vehicle. They are frequently useful on Radiator Springs Racers, Incredicoaster, and Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run. But first, a word of caution. For starters, even attractions that provide single rider lines do not always provide them reliably. For example, Indiana Jones is infamous for its fading and reappearing single rider line. Goofy's Sky School frequently opens the line and then usually wait time reaches roughly 20 minutes. Second, on busy park days, single rider lines can and do close when the queue becomes too long for the limited locations they occupy. As a consequence, these lines perform best on medium crowd days, when demand for the rides is enough to open them, but not so large that they overrun their capacity. If you're enjoying it so far, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Number 3. Swap out with Ryder Switch. While Disneyland's Ryder Switch will not necessarily reduce long waiting times, it is a beneficial service that will save families with newborns, toddlers, and irritable young children from having to wait in extra lines. Ryder Switch allows parents or caregivers to take part in caring for children who are too tiny or too fearful of riding while only having to stand in line once. Ryder Switch works by allowing mom to stand in line with big sis and ride the Matterhorn while dad remains behind with baby brother. Dad then gets to go on the ride while mom handles baby brother. If you desire it, big sis can even ride again with dad, as the second wave of riders from one group can contain up to 3 persons, to reduce wait times for the initial wave of riders even more. Number 2. Book a dining package. Popular parades and evening events like Fantasmic and World of Color feature some of the longest lines at Disneyland. Guests frequently camp out for an hour and a half or more to get the best viewing spots. While they aren't strictly lines, most of us would like to avoid them. If parades and events are important to you, you may avoid long lines by purchasing a meal package. These packages include a dinner at a reserved seating location for the entertainment. To be sure, reserving a dinner package is hardly the most cost-effective way to visit Disneyland. You'll spend more for some meals than you might at a standard Disneyland restaurant, but the time you won't have to spend waiting out for a good view of the show is well worth it. Number 1. Be a VIP. Although all of the tactics we've described so far are available to ordinary people, there are certain VIP and lesser-known tricks to shorten your wait time. You can hire a Disney tour guide for the day for the ultimate indulgence. Your guide will accompany you to the rides with no lines and no need for a fast pass. Prices for 7 hours starting at $2,975, and your group may comprise up to 10 persons. If you know someone who is a member of the prestigious and pricey Club 33, you can generally get an extra multi-attraction fast pass via cast members when you dine there. So, was this video helpful? Comment below if you enjoyed the video. Make sure to hit the like, share, and subscribe button. Thanks for watching.